Hi friends, I'm Jana.eubank. I am just finishing up with my August 2025 kits from Hip Kit Club. This is the Science of Summer collection. Now, this was a beautiful collection that Hip Kit Club did for August 2025. You could get the pattern paper with the main kit if you'd like. There's all kinds of options over there. I always get the main kit with the pattern paper and the embellishments, and then I love to get the cardstock kit. And every month they have 8 shades of cardstock that coordinate with the collection. And on the B side, there is a really beautiful like B-side pattern, and it varies month to month. For this one, it was an ombre. I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but it's showing that there is an ombre polka dot that goes from pink to yellow. And of course, all the different colors were different shades and different gradients. And so this is what I use to create the layouts. Now, for my design team projects, I'm always assigned to do 2 layouts as well as an unboxing video. But while I had the kit out on my desk, I decided to create more layouts with it. I just pulled out a bunch of sketches from my stash, and I actually worked on some photos from our 25th wedding anniversary cruise. We celebrated our anniversary by going on a cruise in the Caribbean, and so this is one of the projects I did for that design team project. Using the stenciling here in the background, that beautiful wave pattern. And then I just went ahead and printed out the rest of the photos and worked on a bunch of layouts as well as my journaling. So I thought I'd flip through those today. And I also created a pocket page that I'll show you at the end. Now, when I print off my photos or when I plan out my photos, I write down all the topics in a notebook by month, and I just keep track of those. That way I can bounce around and work on topics that match the products I am interested in working with. I also buy 12 by 12 albums, and I put sheet protectors in those albums with little notes of the layouts that I want to eventually add in there. That way, as I bounce around, there's always a spot available for those in my albums. And then when the page is complete, I just go find that album and put it in there. Sorry, Ozzy is saying hello. So anyway, that's kind of a little bit about my workflow as we get into these pages. So this is one of the pages that I created for the Hip Kit Club design team. The process video is on their YouTube channel as well as mine if you'd like to see that. Then I also have some pages in here that I've created, from other assignments or other products. So for example, this was for an SCT Scrapbook and Cards Today sampler project. So SCT sampler that I created a few years ago. It's kind of the same photos here, but I just did them again. I just thought it would be fun. So that one is in there. Now, when I go on a vacation, I take a little notebook with me and I write down everything that happens on each day. I just spend either 10 minutes at night or 10 minutes in the morning writing those down. And so instead of worrying about making that sure all of that journaling fits on my scrapbook pages, I usually end up just using some 6 by 12 pocket pages or page protectors. These ones are from American Crafts that I've had in my stash. Of course, you could create your own by stitching it with a sewing machine, but I just cut a 6 by 12 piece of paper, type out all my journaling, and then I just include that story in between my layouts. You could see here that I used the pattern paper from the August 2025 hip kits as well as the enamel dots. I used these little enamel dots that are shaped by triangles, like triangles just to point out the different days. So this is the journaling for day 1 and 2. Then you flip over to the other side and you have the journaling for day 3. So I love the double-sided pattern papers because look how cute those look with the printouts just on there, nice and simple. And then we'll just continue on with the layouts. Now this is another one I created with the, sorry for the glare, for the August 2025 hip kits. This was one I created on my own design. I just used all of the chipboard frames here. I don't have a process video for this one. I filmed one, but I haven't edited it just because I didn't feel like editing. And so I just thought I'd talk through it. But I did use multiple chipboard frames throughout all this design, which was really fun. You can see here the circular one. I cut that one in half and just added a little piece here at the top. And then I added a little piece over here on the side to ankle my embellishment cluster, and that way you have the color spread around the page. I just typed my journaling on my printer, and sometimes it's different. Sometimes I pull out pieces and add that, or I just repeat what I've written on these other pages on the appropriate layout. So this one was about the Queen's Staircase in Nassau, Bahamas. Beautiful place. If you haven't been there, you should go there. It's gorgeous. So I love these photos. And then we were on not the tail end of COVID, but the cruise ships were still making us wear masks. So a lot of my photos, you'll see masks. Okay, this next one is based on a page maps sketch. And again, that's the August 2025 hip kits. Hopefully you can see that okay. Sorry about the glare. I love how the sketch had these layered tags at the top. I believe the title was layered over that. I just added in some little cloud die cuts, a sun, the airplane, and then a smaller title. And then over here in the bottom left to just balance out that cluster, I just did a cluster of like beachwear embellishments from the kit, which I think was really fun. And then these are just pictures of, different places on the cruise ship that I thought would be fun to include. Here's another one of those journaling pages that I just tucked in. Again, the little triangle embellish or enamel dot, just signifying the different day. There's the next day. Here's another layout I created with that kit, the August 2025 hip kits. And this one is just my own design. I was just playing around. And this one was a lot of fun because we were playing bingo. I love playing bingo on cruise ships. It's my only place I ever play bingo. But I wanted to feature the really cute stamp and die set from the August kits. And it has like tropical drinks. I don't drink alcohol or drink tropical drinks, but I do love a good Diet Coke with lime. So I definitely did that. We always order that on the cruise ship everywhere we go. So just sprinkled in some little limes here and die cut them out, made my little Diet Coke over here. And then I also did some stenciling again with that wave stencil in the background. These foam alphabet stickers that you see on the pages are included in the kit. They're super cute. They look like little bubbles or something. And then I just used the cardstock from the cardstock kit and metal dies from my stash to die cut out this other word here to create my title. Next page is a sketch again from Page Maps Sketches. I love those sketches. I have a big old binder that I've printed out over the years. So just trying to utilize those things I've collected in my stash. So for this one, I used the cardstock kit as the background. You can see that gradient where it starts at orange and then it goes to the pink here at the bottom. So I pulled out the pink and teal and coral colors from the kit. I love the sand dollar paper and just followed the sketch and created this layout. Now, again, I used the bubble letters from the kit. These green letters are actually some foam alphabet stickers from the Dollar Tree, believe it or not, from years and years ago. They were just like in the craft section, and I thought they looked cute here with all the greenery from this botanical garden. I also used the green enamel dots from the kit to just spread that green color throughout both pages. Now, something you're going to notice here is that my pages are hooked together with the sheet protectors are hooked together. If you look at these two single pages, you can see that they're spread far apart. Now, back in the day, it was either We Are Memory Keepers or American Crafts, I can't remember which one. They created these pocket pages that had a gusset that was adhered together. And I do own some of those. I think I picked those up at Tuesday morning when Tuesday morning was open. But I've just taken that idea and I've adhered my two page protectors together so that when you turn the page, the double page layout stays together and then you don't have as wide of a gusset or gutter, I should say, in between those two pages. So I do have some of those page protectors. I was just feeling lazy and didn't want to go find them. So I just used some red tape from my adhesives to adhere those two page protectors together. So that's probably a fun idea that you might want to try when you go to put away your layouts. So next up are some more single page layouts. If you follow the Hip Kit Club group or my YouTube channel, you may have seen the process video for this one. This was a really fun basic layout that I created. I loved this tropical floral pattern paper. It was my favorite paper from the kit, so I really wanted to feature it on a page. So I did a very simple design with a large frame of that paper, and then I have my photos here in the center with some of the chipboard frames. I fussy cut out these circle shapes from one of the pattern paper to look at like bubbles of water or ripples of water because we were watching a diving show on the cruise ship. So I thought that was a lot of fun, along with these splash die cuts. The page here over on the left is also a Hip Kit Club layout that I did actually 2 years ago in February 2023, I believe. And so you can find the process video for this one on the Hip Kit Club channel or my personal YouTube channel. But this was a really fun one to create. I used one of their the Hip Kit Club cut files of this puzzle heart, and then I used the metal dies. I used a cut file of butterflies from Hip Kit Club and just had a lot of fun with that. This particular kit included these gorgeous florals and this really fun acrylic word. And since we were celebrating our anniversary, it just worked perfectly for that. So that's another layout sprinkled in there. This next one is one I did for SCT Sampler. This was a Vicky Booten collection, and I just have a title here that I cut out using some alphabet dice from scrapbook.com. The leaves here in St. Kitts were ginormous, and so I definitely wanted to feature those in my page design. So I fussy cut out these large palm leaves and just use those as part of my embellishing. Another journal page here in between with the triangular shaped enamel dot. And then here's another page with the August 2025 hip kits. Again, I'm using a page map sketch just because it's easy for me to, knock out a lot of pages. But for this one, I wanted to feature all the little towel animals that the crew makes and leaves for you in your room. And so I used a Polaroid die from my stash to just frame out each one of those, and then the cute bubble foam letters from the kit, as well as all the embellishments. But I mixed that with some metal dies from my stash. I believe these ones are from Pink Fresh Studio. They're so cute. They have little dots on the letters that make them look stitched. So I love a good alphabet metal die for sure. This one over here features a wedge die cut from Spellbinders. I just wanted to create a big sun ray, so I used all the 6x8 papers from the Pocket Life kit from August 2025 hip kits and stitched all those and distressed them. Then I just framed my photo here of the sunset from our stateroom. These metal dies alphabet is from Diamond Press. It had like an indent or in the center of each of these letters, so I just traced those with a white marker just to give it a two-tone look. Then I tucked in some of these chipboard frames from the kit to just add some interest, and then created a little embellishment cluster over here. So nice and simple and just fun to kind of focus on that sun ray design. Here's some more journaling here. Again, the enamel dot, and then this was our last day before we headed home. This one again is a page map sketch. I used the pool paper. There was this pattern paper that had this square printed in the middle that looked like a pool. So I used that as the base of the design, and then just added the strips and kept all the colors monochromatic with the teal and blue. And I think that's really fun and looks very much like the ocean as we were exploring Miami, Florida that day. So use the die cuts and all the cute puffies and the chipboard pieces from the kit. Now, the last project that I wanted to show you is a pocket page. This one is just, when you have all those random photos in your phone each month, I like to create pocket pages with those. They're never photos that like you would use on a full scrapbook page, but I do like to create one pocket page, sometimes two, for each of them each month. And, of course, I'm working on memories from like 2017, but I'm just going back and creating some pocket pages of those random snapshots. So that's what these are. Here's our two dogs here. Again, this is the August 2025 hip kits. I usually create these pocket pages at the end because it helps me use up all the little bits, my scraps and things like that to layer the cards together. But this was super fun. I used the Pocket Life stamps to stamp here. I love the Pocket Life kit. I definitely incorporate it into my scrapbook pages, but it's also really fun, of course, to use for Pocket Life. You can see the little the metal dies I used from that month with the palm leaves, just filling out these floral clusters, adding in some enamel dots. Here's more of those triangle enamel dots, just filling in this little column or checklist of my journaling. I don't worry about, making my journaling match the checklist feel of the card. I just do it. More stamping here on this one, just layering up a chipboard frame with some of the stickers and little labels. Down here, I used this summer word from the sticker sheet. This memories is from the die cut. You got some puffy stickers. And then this card was just printed with the sun, and this blue area was actually blank. I had this little scrap from the 6x8 paper sitting on my desk with this yellow stripes. So I just cut those into little sun rays and glued those on there, and I like how that looks. This is a little photo that my kids took when they went to Michael's one day and just texted it to me on the phone. So that was kind of funny. And then on the back, more everyday memories. My daughter playing with her video games, my daughter reading a book in the backyard, just some fun little marker board silly notes that our kids write to each other. A feather we found at our backyard. You can see again the enamel dots and just incorporating the alphabets stickers here, and then more memories down here. This one was kind of an empty place, so I treated it as a title card and just had fun decorating it and creating this little scene with the sandcastle and the banner pieces. So again, my name is Jana.eubank. This is just me having fun with my August 2025 kits before I put them away. I hope you enjoyed seeing these projects and that it helped you feel inspired to get out your kits and to, just document your memories. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next time.